log type.
Yeah, log type, it's kind of a log actually.
It is
It,
considered
it
as log.
yeah, it kind of works as a log actually, but here we consider we will name it as it is has a name as revision tag.
Okay.
So can we see that in the history? The system.
Yes, yes. Where we if you open the history, it will show us whatever the changes, whatever the things we have done. It will reflect in the history with the username. And now we are getting the time also. What time we are doing it? Can you, Srinivas? Can you open your model and open the review history? We can see. Just we look into it. Yeah. Just we go to the history. No, more. Okay, history.
More actions.
Last 24 hours. Okay, that's okay. Show history.
Yeah.
Here you see
Name change.
all this information is here. Whatever the change has been done here.
Revision system.
Go to the right side.
Copy the
Yeah,
more key information.
yeah. You can see the created list name you have given here, and
Created list and copy the more name change to created list change.
yeah, 24 hours. This information we can get it here. The username and the date and time. Can you go to the left hand side? Oh no, actually this is a broad model actually. You cannot see the because we have pulled the data here. Can you go to the main model? Stand your Srinivas level 1.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Correct. Here it
Yes.
is.
Yeah. Look at here. You have created a list here, and you know the time will be there. So list 4 and 5 you have created there. You can see here second, third line item.
So, fine. Hi everyone, am I audible to you? Sorry for late. So,
Yeah.
actually, I have
Yes,
stuck somewhere. That is the reason I have asked to others to discuss these things. And
Ashok, I
yes,
have one doubt. Right now I am creating the list. Can I delete that list?
no, you keep, you can try later. So, I will start
Okay,
from
okay.
starting onwards.
No, not right now. After that.
Yes, you can do. If you keep, nothing will happen. That is
Okay,
not an
okay,
issue. So we can
okay.
see. I want to show this one. We have level 2 here. In level 2, sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3 we have, and after sprint 1, sprint 3 we have conclusion part. So what is this conclusion part means? Like after completing the model, what are the things we should do? This is common for level 1 and level 2. So for example, in conclusion we have ALM topic. So once if you complete this sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, then only you can open this conclusion. So anyway, but will already mostly your exams are getting completing within this 1 or 2 day. You will get open this whole level 2. In after we have completed level 1. After completing that exam, level 1 exam only, we can complete, we can open this one. Till that time we can't open level 2, but mostly you will, you can open it, not a become problem for you. So if you don't open, you can use our other learning center credential you can use for the temporary purpose. I will share. If you didn't, if your learning center is not get open, we'll provide it. Send message as a rejoin. Send message as a rejoin Sudhir in our group. Samyuddin.
Okay.
अब्दुल मुफिज में क्लास ले रहा हूँ, जोहर में मिलेंगे ना अपन?
ठीक है, ठीक है,
ठीक है ना?
ठीक।
So what should we do? I will provide that temporary, if your learning center will not open, will provide new learning, our learning center will detail provide. So by using that one you can open. If your learning center is not get open, mostly I think you will get open your learning centers, not a problem. We are closing all the issues. So anyway, so we have that topic in level 2 conclusion. So directly, like why we are using this ALM concept means this is a very important for the every interview, and we need to understand the concept, what is this ALM process, and after completing the model how we deploy the model. So that is the main purpose to explain this one. So if I want to open this one,
Are you sharing your screen, Asif? I'm not getting a screen.
1 minute, I'm sharing my screen. Everybody can see my screen, or are you everyone's?
Yeah, we can see
No,
Asif.
we can see Asif. Yeah, we can see.
Balakrishna, once disconnect and rejoin, you will get it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So I hope everyone can see this one. So the thing is, what should we do here? So theory is, we don't have any theory here. Whenever after we have completed our level 1 model building. So after completing this model building process, what will you do generally? So will first of all we clean up our data. Clean up our data, nothing but either do we have proper sequence or not, either we have used proper functions or not, each and everything will check. And after checking this one, um, after cleaning up the data, for some general list we keep as a production list, whichever end user need the each and every time as a if they want to delete the things, so delete or add any list items in that scenario. For that list items we make as a production list. What is production and what is structural difference, what is the production data and what is structural data means? So we can see here these all things are the comes under the structural. What is the production means? So inside the list are the structure list, but inside the list whatever the list items we have, G1 region is a structure list. But the thing is, whatever the G1 items we have, this America, Europe, Asia Pacific, these are the production data list items. So this comes under the production data. Modules are the structural data. Inside the module whatever the data we have, so that data comes under the production data. So inside the module whatever this cells data we have, this comes under the production data. This line item structural data, and these formulas are the structural data, and these dimensions, time scale, everything is comes under the structural, whatever the body we can see. So inside the module whatever the data consists, that comes under the production data. So this is the difference. Why we are doing this production list means, whenever I am pulling data from dev to prod, after completing a model building, what should I do? I need to make dev, test and prod environment. So dev model will always we keep standard mode. In standard mode means we can do the structural changes and production changes. And whenever in production model what happened, we keep deployed mode. Why we keep deployed mode means, in deployed mode already we have seen here, managed models we have seen yesterday, like please try to go through these things. So in deployed mode we can do only production changes and structural changes we can't do. We can't do means for end user will provide this deployed mode so that they should not do any structural changes. They should only upload their production data, whatever the list item they need to add or delete. The production type data will provide the access. Why means they don't know how to do the structural changes. So that is the purpose we keep our development model in standard mode, and production model we keep in deployed mode. These are the basic things. So when they need any structural changes, what should we do? Any structural changes, if they want add, create any list, if they want to add any line item, and even line item rearranges also comes under the structural changes. If they want any filter, if they want any conditional formatting, so like this whatever they want, so they will request us to do the structural changes. So in our standard development model we do the structural changes and we send dev to first, we send dev to test first. We check it either it is everything is fine or not. So if it is fine, then what happened, whatever we have done dev to test, same thing will do dev to prod. Why we are doing in test means production model is a very important model. We can't experiment with the production model. So if we do anything dev to prod, so if everything is success, if we are not getting any error and we are not getting any data loss, nothing will happen. In that scenario only we should pull dev to prod later. If you pull dev to prod directly, if you get any data loss or otherwise if you get any errors, what happened? Does it make sense pulling directly dev to prod, or should we pull dev to test first and then we should pull dev to prod? Which one is the best option?
First to test it and then only we can move the production.
Yes. So generally interviewer will ask why we need this test environment directly, why can't we pull dev to prod? So this we should explain.
So what are the mistakes we are done? Mistakes is coming. Then we rectify and then we will move to the production, right?
Yes. So generally data loss should not happen. Everything should work properly. Then we should, after confirming these things, so we'll go for the dev to prod. So we can see here, first of all I will create three environment first. This is level 1 model building I have. This one is in a standard mode. I will keep one more copy. This is the level 1 test environment. Level 1 test environment. So test environment, if I level 1 test, so for this one if I click on manage model, I can see level 1 test. Whatever this one I have, I will keep as a rename. This one level 1 dev I will rename. Why means to not get confused. Level 1 dev. So this is a dev model. Then what happened, if I create level 1 dev model, so this is dev and this is the test. So whatever the test we have, so even we keep we will make another copy that will give us a prod. So the thing is, whatever the test we keep, deployed mode will keep, and dev, prod also we keep deployed mode. So that is the reason there is no need to create here prod. Dev and test I can keep, and whatever the changes I will do, dev to test I will pull. Same thing, whatever I do in test, dev to test, I should do dev to prod also. So for same thing whatever we do. So nothing is a different. Just for testing purpose we are doing in testing. So here what should we do? So in dev model what should I do? The first procedure, what should I do? These two models are the basically two models are we can say compatible. What is compatible? What is compatible means these two models are basically organized from one model. These two model basically they are
Having
from
same structure.
same structure. So we can compatible nothing but. If I want to here compare and sync, you can see. So no compatible model with the revision tag found. So we don't have any revision, we didn't create any revision tag, that is the reason it is showing. So anyway, I will create the revision tag, I will do the structural changes and I will show each and everything. First of all, I should go to dev model here. Dev model, what should I do? Dev model. So before making copy also we can do, and after making copy also we can do some changes here. I want to create two list items here. So sales list item I will create, sales 1 and sales 2 list I will create. Sales 1 and sales 2 list I will create here. Here in sales 1 list is there, sales 2 list is there. I should open this one. This list, creating of list is a structural changes. So I should insert some. So I am inserting few list items here. ABCD list items I have created here, and in sales 2 also I will create some list items here. I will insert some list items. Um, you can see I have created two list and I have inserted list items as well for this sales 1 and sales 2. So I will do one thing here. Sales 1 I will keep as a production list. I want to each and every time I need to do the structural changes. I have done for this one size. I will remove it. For sales 1 I want to make as a production data. Sales 2 I don't want to make as a production data. Why means, so we need to do each and every time changes in sales 1 list, that is the reason. So if I make production, what happened? If I make production, can end user can do the changes or not in that list? Yes,
Yes, you can do. Yes.
they can do changes. Why means, in production model end user can do only production changes only. Basically lists are the structural list, structural data, but if you want to make the production, you can make it. Why means, we can allow the end user. So this is the one reason. So then you can see I have made as a one production list, another one is a structural list, you can see here. So I have completed the model building and everything. End user is requested that we want two new list they want. So for that purpose I am creating. First step is completed. We have made everything and we have completed our task, and we have given model to end user is completed. The test is nothing but you can consider prod here. So we have given prod model to them in deployed mode, everything we have completed. Again they want to two list items, whatever we have created here. So this is known as a, we can say, development new changes we can say. So if they, after completing the model building process, if they want any new changes, we should create like this in dev model. We can't do anything in production model. Why means, in structural changes we can't do. So that is the reason we should do the changes in dev model here. So for the two understanding purpose, I am making one production and one is the structure list. After doing these changes, what should I do? Simply after doing each and every changes, we need to create the one revision tag. Add revision tag, and sales list we have added. List added, and description sales list we have added. Sales list, sales list we have created. Then we should save here this revision tag. So after whatever the changes I want to do, I should do in the dev model. Then what should I do? Then I should go to prod model. Whatever the changes I want to do, I should do in dev model, and I should create the revision tag. First, please everyone should write down these steps first of all. So I will once I will give time after watch showing this one. So you can see after doing each and every changes, and we should create the revision tag in dev model, and then we need to go to the test or prod model, whatever it test model we should go. Then I should click on compare and synchronization process. Now you can see after doing changes and creating the revision tag, I can get this dev model, source and target model. Earlier just now I have shown, did I get at the time before 5 minutes whenever I click on that test model and I try to do compare and synchronize model, what it shown at the time? We don't have any compatible model with revision tag. If you have revision tag, then only it shows. I have did the structural changes and then I have created the revision tag. Then now I can compare. If I click on compare and synchronization process, it will show what is my source model. I have clicked on this target model. Target model means level 1 test model. Then what is its source? Level 1 dev model is compatible with this model. These are the both are same structures. That is the reason it's showing with revision tag it consists. That is the reason it's showing. If I click next, you can see what is the changes we have, what are the changes we have done. List we have created, sales list we have created, that revision tag whatever we have created, that revision tag it's showing level 1 dev revision tags. So this I have created just now. Then if I click here, what happened? What are the two lists we have created, everything it is showing. Then preview, here we should do the preview here, and we have this option here, the target model is currently online, so take it offline will return active non-administrator to tiles the screen. You can take it offline now and bring back online when the process completes. So if you want to take offline, you can take, but sometime what happens, so end user if they use production model, at that time we should not do offline here. If I do offline, what happened? End user can't access the model. So if you want to do offline, you should not remove this one, and again you need to bring back the online. So that we required. But whenever if you are doing these changes in dev to prod, 100% we should remove this one. Why means if you keep model offline, do we get end user access for that model? For end user, non-workspace administrator get access. Do they get access if we keep model offline?
No, no.
No, will not get. So that is the reason we should keep online and we can do it. Just we can confirm synchronization process. Yes, completed. To list update completed, and synchronized it from level this here to source model to target model. We can open target model, and we can check it. What is our target model here? Level 1 test model. We can see here. If I click on general list, you can see here sales 1 and sales list. You can see here I have pulled from dev to prod. We can see here this is the production list. So what is the difference between the production list and structural list? We can see here. If I open production list and if I open structural list, what happened? So you can see here ABCD. You can see I have got ABCD here in the sales list. In sales 1 list, do I get ABCD values? List item did I get here? Yes?
No, we won't get.
We didn't get. Why we didn't get means whenever if you are doing such changes from dev to prod, we can pull only structural changes. We can't pull production changes. Is it clear? We can't pull production changes. Even though if you have imported any data in one module, that data you can't pull to dev to prod. So only structural changes you can pull dev to prod by doing the revision tag. That is the thing we need to understand here. What is the structure and what is the production? Did you got now? Yes?
Yeah. uh, production data is मतलब user inputted data. Structural changes means metadata.
Come again, sorry.
Uh, Production means it is a data. What are the end user using the data is the
Yes, yes,
production
yes,
data.
yes,
And
yes,
structural data is nothing but a metadata. What are the metadata means
yes.
modules and groups and
Modules.
symbols. It is the
Yes,
metadata.
yes. Metadata you can say, and you can say like master data you can say,
Yeah,
and
master data.
yes, all this anyway. But structural data you can say, whatever you can say. So these things we need to understand. So one more thing, for master data will use for the generalist only. Master data nothing but, master data nothing but what happened, these data will use for a different area. This is a master for the all modules. In modules, what are the things we are using? Generalist only we are using. What is the master data means? Inside the generalist, whatever that we have, this all comes under the master data, head for the
Okay.
whole data. So we can say structural data we have. So structural nothing but these modules, line items, all these things comes under the structural data. So inside the modules, whatever the data we have, that comes under the production data. So the thing is, what we need to understand, by creating the revision tag, we can pull only structural data. Production data we can't pull. Is it clear? By using the revision tag and everything, what type of data we can pull? Structural data we can pull, or production data we can pull? Which one we can pull?
Both are not. Both are I think.
You got
Data
So
lists.
is
Asif bhai,
Yes.
so Asif bhai, in this case, the line items that you have added sales one and sales two are
Not line item, this
structural data.
list. This is a
List,
list.
list. Yeah, list actually we can pull it, but the line items no, we cannot pull it because line items are the production data.
Line items, why? Who told line item production data? Structural data only, line items also.
so खाली input data is a data, right?
Line item in modules, and the modules line item formulas and everything is the structural data. Inside the line item, whatever the data consists, that comes under the production data. Values, numbers and everything is consists under the production data.
But we can't move the data. Only structural data is
We can pull,
moved, right?
that's it. That's it.
Okay.
So why the first of all you need to understand here, in general list, what I have done, one list I have made as a production data. So one list I kept as a structural data. So whatever the structural data I have kept, you can see
Second,
we
sales
have
one.
received dev to prod here. Whatever the production data I have kept,
Okay.
what happening? Production data we are not getting, that's it. We don't, we should not get confused. And everywhere only the thing is, we can pull structural data dev to prod by the ALM process, revision tag and everything. Why we are not, why we can't pull production data means, production data who will provide? End user will provide, or model builder will provide?
End
Where do
user.
we have production data?
End
End
user.
user.
End user. So then what is the need to pull this production data from dev to prod? So that is the reason we don't have, we can't pull, and that is not required here. That is the purpose, we can't pull. So this is the first scenario, like how we can pull the structural changes from dev to prod by using this ALM process. Please write down the steps first of all. First step in ALM process, what should we do? First write down these steps. Yes.
We need to take the duplicate copies of standard
So in
model.
first step, what should we do?
To
Um,
create the test and
First, in while doing ALM process, first we need to do like we need
create
to,
the production
in dev
production
model.
content.
Listen here, dev model we should clean up the data.
Okay.
We need to clean up the data, and we can say we need to clean up, we need to reorder the modules and everything. And we need to even in dev model we have another concept. So I will later I will explain. Cleaning of data is a one procedure is there. We need to understand that one separately. First of all, we'll do the cleanup and we'll check the formulas and functions and everything. Then we'll make 3 copies. If while doing the ALM process, we need to do the first cleaning the data. We should clean up the data. Regarding this cleanup, I will explain differently. So we should do the cleanup. In that cleanup also we have some other scenario. I will show it, but we should try to understand this one. First we need to clean up the dev model in ALM before doing the ALM process. Yes. So then second step, try to write down second step. We should make 3 copies of the model. We should make 3 copies of the model.
Yes, Ajib bhai, next.
Then we should make 3 copies of the model, and then we should keep dev model in standard mode. Dev model in standard mode. Test and prod model should be deployed mode.
Ajib, can you repeat that? We should keep the dev model in.
Standard mode.
Okay.
Prod model should be test and prod model should be deployed mode.
Test and product model should be in
Deployed mode.
deployment.
Yes.
Asif bhai,
Yes.
uh, in uh, in dev model, did we like entered any in the sales one list? We have created any list items
List
in dev
item, yes,
model?
we have created for both models. We have created Arshadji. Already
Both
I
list
have.
we have.
Yes, I have created in both list. I have created. Why I have created means I want to show the difference.
Okay.
So how this happening in sales one list and sales two list. That is the reason in both the list I have created list items. But
Yeah. One.
I could pull only sales to list
If you
items.
mark
Yes.
production data,
We
then
can't pull that changes. That list
the
items we can't
list
pull.
we can't pull.
Yes. So then, did you write down that points? Say 2 points. Then third point is we should, if these 3 things, 2 steps we have completed. Then whenever end user need some new structural changes. Third point, whenever end user need some new structural changes, we should do changes in dev model. we should do the structural changes in the dev model. We should do the structural changes in the dev model. Then we should create the revision tag. Fourth step, try to write. After completing the structural changes, we should create the revision tag. Fourth step, try to write down. After completing the structural changes, we should create the revision tag. We should create the revision tag in the dev model. Fifth step, then we should go to target model. We should click on target model. We should click on target model. We should click on target model. After doing the structural changes, we should click on this target model. Like level 1 test is our target model, for example. We should click on this target model. Fifth step, by clicking on target model, we should click on compare and synchronization process. So you can see no compatible model with the revision tag found. Just now we have completed that revision tag is synced dev to prod. There is no new changes we have. That is the reason it's showing. If I click on test model and if I try to do compare, it is not showing. Why? Means in my dev model there is no revision tag which I need to compare and sync here. Is it clear why it is showing? Just now we have done that one. There is no new revision tags which I need to compare and do the sync. So that is the reason it's showing like this. So then we need to click on compare and synchronization process here, and then we should remove that checkbox. So that model will online. Remove the checkbox, the model will be online. Then click on next. We should click on next. We should click on next. Then you will get the preview synchronization process. Then finally we should click. Then we should do the compare and synchronization. That's it. There we don't have any steps. After removing that checkbox, we should click next, so that we should will get that changes dev to prod here. We should do the compare and synchronization process by clicking next. That's it.
The final step will be like test to prod, right?
Yes, final step.
Synchronization.
Just come again. Final step will be just we should click next. That's it. It will get
No, no,
sync.
I'm talking about source to destination. It is
Okay.
from test to prod, right?
Test final should be not test to prod, dev to prod. Final we should do the whatever the changes we want to do. Dev to prod we need to do. This is first whatever the changes we want to do. Dev to test first. After
Okay. Okay, still
after
you are there. I thought.
dev to test
Okay,
is the
okay.
first we are doing here. Finally we should do the same things from dev to prod. Am I clear? Dev to prod only we should do.
Yes.
What?
In both cases, source is the dev mode only, right?
Both the cases source is a dev only. Yes. So this is the first scenario. Basic things we can do changes from dev to prod. One more thing, we can only pull data, structural data from dev to prod. We can't pull any productional data dev to prod. Try to write down this point as well. So this is the first scenario, and the second scenario what happened. So we can see here. This is we have of a dev model, we have prod model, we have, and next scenario what happened. So they will give some after completing this procedure. For example, they will ask if you are doing some work in dev model. So I am doing some changes here. So I am doing some changes in dev model. For example, my model is in go live. They are using that model, prod model, and I am doing some changes. Whatever the structural changes, they have asked to create one new module to me. New module they have asked to create, like example module they have asked to create. I am creating this new module, and that whatever the module I have, just country wise I want to do some changes here. I am creating this module. They have given some changes to pull dev to prod. I am creating. So so I am creating one module. Whatever the changes I need to do, I am doing on my module, my dev model. So I am in that module is not totally get completed. So this is second scenario. If whenever I am doing some structural changes, end user is asked one urgent requirement. One urgent requirement they asked and only that whatever the work we are doing middle, that work should not sync dev to prod. Nothing but this example module should not sync dev to prod. Only he should want that changes. We are in the middle of this work. Example module, I am creating formulas, I am creating whatever I am doing, but they don't want this. We should not pull these changes. Why? Means we are in the half of this module. I didn't create any formula for this module and everything, but they need some. Without sending this one, I should send their requirement. They have their requirement is nothing but they have one more list, sales 3 list they want urgently, or whatever the list, whatever the structural dimension. For example, if you consider for one module they need one filter, they need, for example, unfortunately they need one filter or something. Here in this module they need one filter, or they need one some more line item, whatever they need. So urgently they need that thing. Without sending this example module, how can I pull that new changes, end user requirement to dev to prod? So what is the procedure for this one? Means, so if I want to add filter to this line item, for example, you can see we have unit price and unit cost. So if I want to apply, I will create one line item. They have asked one more line item, unit price and cost, profit line item I want to understand easily. So just if they want some line item, filter, conditional formatting, whatever they need. So they need some new changes here. So they are expecting for that one. How can I create new line item in any module, and without sending this one? What is the procedure? Means, what is the procedure can anyone expect? How can I do structural changes without sending this example module data? I want to do some structural changes in revenue price book module, and I should send dev to prod. Whatever we have done just now, procedure is same. But before that, if I do now itself, if I create one line item, profit line item, if I send, what happened? This example module also will send to the dev to prod model. Is it correct or not?
Correct.
But we should not send this example module to end user. Only some changes, revenue price book module only we should send. So for that scenario, what should we do? The thing is, what should we do? Means here, so simply what should we do? First of all, we need to go history. In history, what happened? We can view all the things. You can see. So what happened? Where I have created this module, here I have created module. Is it correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. Can restore the.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So where I have created this module, here I have created. So then simply what should I do? First of all,
ID number.
we should create wherever I am. So first of all, I need to create the revision tag. I need to save one revision tag here. Here, new development I have. New dev changes I have here. New dev changes. New dev changes I have here. One new module I have created here. New module created here. So then what should I do? I should save this one. So I have created whatever the changes I have done here. I have get saved here. This whatever the new changes here. So what should I do here? Again, what should I should go to history. So if I go to history, what happened? Now what happened at this history? We have dev changes we have. So before starting that dev changes, I have added module here at 417 history ID. I have created new module. Before that 416, do I have that module, example module?
Correct.
Yes, I don't have. Then what should I do? I need to restore my model to before where I have not created my new module. So then simply I should restore my module to before where I have that new module, example module. So present, if I restore my model to earlier stage, where do I have here? Do I have example module here? If I restore my module, my model, can you see here example module?
No.
I can't see. Why? Means I have restored my module here. I
Previous,
have restored my
previous,
model before
previous
where I
stage.
have created the new changes. Then what happened? Then in price, then whatever the changes they are asking. As I told earlier, in revenue price book, they need one new line item, profit line item they need, for example. Profit line item they need in this module. Then simply I should create this profit line item. Then whatever the formula we want to insert per profit, we can insert here. Then what should I do? After doing structural changes, what is the procedure? Same procedure. We need to create the revision tag. So what is our revision tag name? Line item added. Line item added. Description, if you want to give profit line item, I have added here. Yes, I should save this one. Then what should I do? Simply I should go to my test model, then test or prod, whatever you can consider. I should go to my test model. Then I should compare my model. You can see I have created just now revision tag. That is the reason I can see this one. I should click here. Then I should click on next. Then I should click once again next. So then preview synchronization process. Again you can remove this one. So confirm synchronization. So then what happened? One module we have created, one line item we have created here. So whatever the things, if I check here my test model, what happened? You can see only I have synced my line item, only I have synced. That new module I didn't sync. You can see here. If I sync two things, I can get two things here. Example module also I will get here if I sync. So that we can check here. Did I sync only one thing? Only I sync that line item. I can't see example module in the test model. So whenever I am syncing, I can see the two revision tags. So one is the module, one is the line item. Only I have clicked on that line item, so that I have synced dev to prod without syncing this module. So you can see if I open revenue price book module, I can see profit line item also I can see in test model. So whatever the changes I have asked, I have sent dev to prod. But again I should come in my dev model. What should I do? I should come to normal stage. Wherever I am doing my structural changes, it should not get lost. That is my condition. Do I have here my structural changes module, new module, example module, do I have here or not? We don't have. Is it correct?
Yes.
We don't have that. Why? Means I
Yes,
have
right.
restored my model. So that is the reason again I should go to history, where I have created that example module. Where I have created that example module? Here at 417 I added example module here. Now it is get deleted. Sales 1 line item, sales 2 line item, you can see. If I restore my model here 417, do I get
Again,
my example module or not? If I restore my 417
yes,
history ID.
yes, you can restore. Again, you can
Yes, we will
restore.
do that.
Again if I want, then what should I do? I can restore my module. I can restore my model so that I can get the
Same model, same what are the changes, and again you
whatever
can.
the changes we are doing in between. Our example module is there. We got here. and the same changes we should do. Do I have line item here, that new line item price? Do I have?
Yeah, that's all.
I don't have here at this stage.
Yeah,
Only I have
you
the
do.
dev change,
Yeah.
new changes I have.
Okay.
I should
Okay.
create profit line item once again here.
Okay.
I should create once again. Why means I don't have here that one
Okay.
profit line item. That is the reason I should create, so that two models are become equivalent here. So only the change, the new changes whatever I have done here, that changes this example module. After completing my example module, once again I will pull dev to prod. Is it correct? I have fixed here. Once again, finally what I have done, I got my new changes, and I have
And as
fixed my bug. You can say bug or whatever the requirement end user have. We can say bug or end user requirement. I have fixed that bug, and I have got my new changes also. I have got whichever I have in middle. Is it clear what we have done here? Please try to write down these steps first of all. Yes, try to write down the scenario number 2. Scenario number 2 is scenario number 2 is when we are doing some structure, when we are doing some structural changes in the dev model, when we are in between the doing structural changes in the dev model, when we are doing the structural changes, when we are doing some structural changes in the dev model, end user asked to fix one bug. The bug or the requirement is, you can say one line item or one filter, conditional formatting, whatever it you can consider, new list creation, whatever it, some structural changes if they ask you. In this scenario, we should not send that some structural changes whichever we are in between. We are in the middle, that structural changes we should not send, and we should fix our end user requirement, and we should not lose our development. These are the conditions. Did you write down these points? Whenever we are doing some structural changes in dev model, end user asked to fix some bug, but we are in middle of our work. We should not send our middle work to the prod, and only we should fix the bug, and we should not lose our structural changes. Whatever we are whatever we are doing, that structural changes. These are the condition for this one. What should we do? First of all, what is the first step?
Go to the history.
Go to dev model And first of all we should create the revision tag. We should create the revision tag first. Wherever we are there, we should create the revision tag. We should create the revision tag wherever we are there. We should create the revision tag. Then this is the first step. And second step, we should restore. Second step, we should restore our model. We should restore our model where we should not create our new module, new changes. Before starting our new module, whatever the history id is there, we should restore our model to that restore id, so that what happened, our whatever the changes we are in middle, that changes will not there, only old things will there. We should restore our model before whatever the changes we are doing here.
Yes. Yes. Third step.
Yes, after restoring the model, we should, second step, we should fix the bug whatever the end user is asking. Fix the bug means creation of line item, giving the filter or conditional formatting, whatever it. We should do the structural changes after restoring the model. That is the second step. We need to create development and everything we should do. Then third step, we need to create the revision tag 2. There we should create the revision tag 1, rt1 we can say. Here we need to create the rt2, revision tag 2 we should create. After doing the structural changes, we should create the revision tag 2. We should create the revision tag 2 in dev model. And the fourth step, again we should go to target model. We should go to target model, whatever it is, test or prod, whatever it is. We should go to target model. We should click on the target model and we should click on compare and synchronization option. We should go target model, we should click on the target model and we should click on compare and synchronization process. We should click on compare and synchronization process. Then we should sync to the data whatever we have done in dev model. There we have like synchronization option we have, like we should do the synchronization option, so that what happened, whatever the new changes we have done in dev model, that will get into prod model. End user requirement will get complete here. End user is satisfied here, whatever the changes we have done, and our new changes also we didn't send to dev to prod here. We didn't send whatever the changes we have done, new changes we didn't send dev to prod, only the whatever the problem the end user facing, that problem we have fixed and we have sent dev to prod. But what is the problem now? In dev model I don't have my Send message as a rejoin everyone. Send message as a rejoin everyone. What is the problem we are facing now? We have only in dev model our new changes we don't have. Is it correct?
Yes.
So then we should restore our model to where I have new changes. Fourth and fifth step, again we should restore our model to where I have the new changes. That is your fifth step. After restoring my model to wherever I have new changes, do I have that that line item whichever I have created in Rev 01 module?
No.
We don't have. Again, what should we do?
No.
We should create. We should do the changes whatever we have done, whatever we have sent to the end user. Sixth step, again we should do the changes whichever we have sent to the end user at present state. So here what happened? We have sent our data, we have sent only end user requirement, we have sent to the end user without sending our middle work, and even we don't lose our middle work whatever we are doing. Is it clear?
Yes.
These are the two scenarios we have. Tomorrow I will explain two more scenarios. So we have class same time 11 to 1. If you have any doubt you can ask here.
Asibhai, this RT1 which we have created revision tag, that will be lying like that only. Only the revision tag, the RT2 which we created, that will be sending to the prod,
Yes.
right? Then the RT1 will be remaining like that only. Once we
Yes,
restore the
yes.
model, once we restore the
Yes.
model to the earlier stage,
Yes,
then
yes.
we create the same activity again into the earlier stage, and then we to like there is no use of RT1, I think. RT1, right?
So we
Only
are
just we creating.
just for we are creating storing the data. That's it.
That's first steering. Okay, okay. So once we have done the same activity for the end user which we have done, and
It is a
once
kind
we
of
have,
it is a kind
yeah,
of temporary storage.
Yes, come again.
Is it a temporary storage? That one, RT1?
Just for easy to understand easily wherever we have. If I want to come again at that stage, we have that revision tag. That's it. If you have more
Okay, it's for one time use
history
only.
IDs, we will get confused. That is the reason. Just for identification purpose, we are creating.
See, by once we have from going to the earlier stage and we have create the same activity, whatever the bug we have fixed, again we have to compare and synchronize to the prod model. Only just
No,
we
no.
keep in the
Only
dev
one
model
time.
only.
Only one time we should sync. Why? If you sync second time, what happened? You will send that new changes, whatever you wherever you are middle, that will goes. Why you sync?
No, no. One in the middle we complete the development.
Yes,
Again
yes.
we
Again, we
fix the
need
bug
to.
also.
Yes, yes,
Then we have to synchronize right at the
yes,
last
yes.
after completion of yeah.
After completion of that work, middle work, you should anyway we should sync dev to prod.
Hmm.
Ashish bhai,
Yes,
hello.
yes.
Ashish bhai, in interview there is a question like in what other cases you put a list as production data other than end user will be adding those list items to the adding the items to the particular production list. What are the other cases you keep that list as a production data?
Yes, already you have asked the same question. I think five. Yes, I have given answer. I think for same question. Okay. Anyway, today these two scenarios are enough. We will discuss tomorrow remaining things. So that is a different question.
Yes. Yeah.
So
One clarification with respect
yes,
to lessons. So at this moment, like how we did for level one, all the lesson by lesson, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So can't we see like that in level two module?
yes, we'll do that manner only. But thing is,
Huh.
in conclusion, we have two important activities. One is the ALM scenario and one is line item subset. In conclusion, we have that one only that activities. I will complete the two activities and then we'll come level sprint one by one we'll do. Till that time,
Okay.
this
So at this
ALM
moment,
and
no need to touch. Yeah, no need to touch that. Okay.
yes. Okay. Anyway, so thank you for joining. So we'll see you tomorrow same time and we'll discuss. And one more request for everyone: are you playing my playlist whenever you are free? I'm not getting much hours.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Others,
Yes, yes, Asif.
everyone.